Yeah. Skyboy, boys. Outside nightclub, the might boys. In super blue jackets, yeah. Keep well hydrated. Remember, lots of water. Press A. If you're gonna be fucking making tunes where you want to scare people, you gotta be out on the street fucking, dishing out slaps. It's gonna be crap.
Usualmente usamos a los Soles de Phoenix como nuestro equipo para usar nuestra franquicia, pero como sabemos el equipo está cuadrado, agarraron a Bradley Beal este año. Los movimientos que haría sería mover a Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal no se puede mover porque no tiene un no trade clause, y después ahí haría otros pocos movimientos, y no creo que tendrían un mejor récord nosotros que ellos en la vida real. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer, vamos a tomar al peor equipo del año pasado, que fue los Orlando Magic, y a ver si podemos duplicar el récord o otra vez llegar a la liguilla con ellos. Lo primero que vamos a hacer es vamos a mover a Markelle Fultz, a Joe Ingles, y ver qué podemos agarrar por ellos, porque en verdad pues los contratos de ellos son caros y pues el equipo no tiene plata, está como negativo, como 30 millones o 20 millones si no me equivoco, y pues no vamos a tener la plata para poder ganar los servicios de Markelle Fultz para atrás, ni el de Joe Ingles. Entonces en vez de dejarlos caminar sin nada, mejor tratar de conseguir algunos jugadores que que puedan ayudar a la franquicia. Tal vez no sean a largo plazo, tal vez podrían hacer de ayuda ahorita, y a media temporada tratar de moverlos también. Pero lo que sí me gustaría mover es a Markelle Fultz, 17 millones esta temporada. Joe Ingles, 11 millones, y pues ya tiene 36 años, aunque sí es un buen francotirador de lejos, que siempre se necesita. Y pues el equipo de Magic es joven, no más que pues sí, veremos cómo se manejan. En verdad no es un equipo muy alto, el jugador más alto es de 6 pies 11, que es Gadsett, y pues ahí no sé, me gustaría traer a unos jugadores rápidos de todas posiciones, y también pues vamos a mover a Gary Harris, que ya tiene 29 años, su contrato es de 13 millones, y pues en verdad no lo vamos a recoger para el próximo año. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer un intercambio con los Lakers, le vamos a quitar el draft pick, y nos vamos a ver si aceptan así, nos vamos a moverse por ellos, y van a agarrar a Fultz, a Joe Ingles, a Gary Harris, y nosotros vamos a agarrar a D'Angelo Russell y a Rui Hachimura. Ya sabemos que en verdad los Lakers no quieren a D'Angelo Russell, entonces es un poco realístico, y pues veremos cómo nos va nuestro primer partido contra los Houston Rockets.
You can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Golden State Warriors. Here's the starting group for Houston. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point, and for the Magic. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Game 1 of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Anthony against Van Vliet. And that one's good, Anthony.
Keeping his eyes locked in on the rim, Anthony made that hard shot look easy.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Brooks the pass to Green. Van Vliet wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Smith. Banchero, no good on the three. Smith with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Van Vliet against Anthony. From the line, Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
Now here's Green. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Brooks. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Outside Anthony. Carter with a screen on Smith. Here's Banchero. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green. And good that time.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Anthony against Van Vliet. Here's Banchero, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Wendell Carter. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 7, and they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Houston leading by 5. Now Green, 5 points in the game. From deep. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team part with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or wanted to, so you got to be patient in this situation. Right there, I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
That doesn't go either for Green. The Magic trail by 3. Wagner passes to Anthony. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. And finished off by Banchero.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Wagner against Brooks. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Well, Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari. Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. Howard comes in for Jalen Suggs. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Anthony. Houston also making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Green. Thompson against Howard. Isaac a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Russell. Drops it in from 11 feet.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options. And for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Here's Eason. Van Vliet kicks to Bullock. And the pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Off target with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Banchero. Knocked loose and stolen by Eason. Van Vliet passes to Bullock. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Hachimura comes in for Banchero. And it's Franz Wagner in for Jonathan Isaac. Robinson Earl's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Robinson Earl. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Russell. Lock at 6. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got 5 points so far.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
It's all tied in Orlando. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. We'll see both the Wagners out there. Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Howard is out there with Russell. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And the shot goes in. So, Clark, here we are, adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Robinson Earl. Bullock with it. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Eason's shot is good. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Here's Wagner after the Rockets pick up 3. Yep, that one goes in there. Wagner's got his first bucket of the night.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Outside, Russell. Yes to Wagner. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Thompson outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 6 points from Amen Thompson. Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. a new group on the floor for Orlando. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Brooks checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Carter outside. The dish now to Suggs. 4 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And then Carter with the jam.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr. is tough as they come.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. VanVleet against Anthony. Şengün. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Şengün's got 5.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
VanVleet against Anthony. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from VanVleet. Down low, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
The Magic trail by 7. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. Inside, from 6 away. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Carter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Şengün with the screen for Brooks. There's the pass to Şengün. Plays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Banchero dishes to Anthony. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Rockets on defense. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Anthony kicks to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Brooks outside. Over Suggs, and it's Houston with another.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 6. Carter with a screen on Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Houston Rockets.
Their long-range game is dialed in, and that's despite the defense's best efforts. It's pretty impressive, even by today's standards.
Yeah, hard to beat a team that's hitting a high volume of threes, that's for sure. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Yeah, what do you think about the trade for D'Angelo? He's a talented guard with a shoot-first mentality, but I like he's trying to get the others involved.
Certainly has that capacity. Should be fun to watch him grow with this team. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So on the floor for Houston. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Banchero, that's good. 8 points for Paolo Banchero.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Feeds it to Carter. And the layup is good. Carter's got 9.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Brooks against Wagner. Van Vliet outside. Green kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. No good with the triple.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Banchero passes to Anthony. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Van Vliet against Anthony. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for 1.
Throw good, Van Vliet. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
passes it to Green. Back to Van Vliet. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Wagner against Van Vliet. And it's Wagner missing. Houston leading by 6. To the inside. Brooks finds Smith. Wagner against Şengün. Brooks outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brooks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Wagner. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Back to Green. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anthony against Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Dillon Brooks. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Making some changes. Wagner is checked in for Carter. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Franz Wagner. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason comes in for Şengün. And it's Thompson in for Green.
One shot.
Banchero, no good on the free throw. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game. And
here is Anthony. Banchero outside. Wagner a screen on Easton. Drills it from outside. Banchero's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
From 13, the shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Banchero so solid inside. Defenders are going to have a hard time with his size and quickness.
The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Both free throws, good from Banchero.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who could really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Robinson Earl, good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Banchero against Easton. Banchero kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Russell. 5 to shoot. Banchero passes to Wagner. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Thompson. Hits from the high post. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Rockets lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Russell is out there with Wagner. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Bitadze. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Green inside. He's defended by Wagner. Bullock passes to Thompson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac outside. Russell left side. Here's Bitadze. The pass to Isaac. And here's Wagner. Dishes to Russell. Over Green. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Easton, a screen on Russell. Thompson, that one rolling around and runs out. And for the Magic, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Bitadze the pass to Isaac. Ball's knocked loose. Hachimura, no good. Green with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Looking to get back on track here. Green, no luck.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
On the wing, Isaac. He's covered by Eason.
Blocking foul, ball on. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Carter's checked in for the Magic. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Thompson against Russell. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell against Green. Inside, Wagner to the left side wing. Another miss by Orlando. Rockets leading by 3. Bullock with it. Isaac picks him up. Bullock kicks to Green. There's the screen. They need this one. And too long on the shot.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Passes it to Russell. Wagner outside. Hachimura against Thompson. Here's Wagner. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Hachimura. Suggs comes in for Isaac, and Anthony subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Reggie Bullock, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Smith. Banchero passes to Carter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Anthony. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 5.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Carter with a screen on Smith, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Houston leading by 5. 1:35 left in the fourth. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Banchero. Smith for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Now Wagner. Banchero outside. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Banchero's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Banchero showing and telling everybody he can handle the pressure. That's the way you go get it, young fella.
Şengün with a screen on Anthony. Here's Van Vliet. Carter pulls it in. Here are the Magic now. They trail by 3. Banchero against Van Vliet. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. At the top of the key, Brooks. Green deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 6. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Your 407 net speed.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Anthony, third personal foul. third team foul. Shooting for Houston, Fred VanVleet. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, VanVleet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Buckner from long range nails the triple.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Buckner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Now a timeout called by Houston. They lead by 2. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.
Yeah. Sky boy, sky boy, sky boy, sky boy, sky boy, sky boy, sky boys. Outside nightclub, the mic boys. In super blue jackets, yeah. Listen, keep well hydrated. Remember, lots of water. Red A. If you're gonna be fucking making tunes where you want to scare people, you gotta be out on the street fucking, dishing out slaps. It's gonna be crap.